afternoon, good evening, welcome back to the channel. So, yes, we are here for AEW's Revolution 2023. I have not watched an AEW review since, like, 7 months ago, I think it is. A proper full-on review of AEW I have not done in 7 months. Yeah. I felt like that AEW has lost its shine, like I said back in the... I think I said that about 4 months ago. But they just lost the shine. I think Punkgate happened, All Out Media Scrum happened, the fight happened and all this shit. And I wasn't really feeling AEW anymore. So I decided to take a break, walk away for a little bit. But we are here tonight to watch, well, this morning technically, because I was having so many fucking buffering issues with AEW. It was such a fucking nightmare. Like, AEW pay-per-views were so fucking buffery. They are so buffery. So I have to watch this in the morning and not actually live after the show, so I have to basically not go on social media and see what the hell's going on. So that's why I'm doing it right now. It's in the morning. It's like 7, give you an exact time. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, British Standard Time. That's what time it is in the UK, nicely, when I'm doing this. So, AEW Revolution. Really, the only reason I'm doing this show is because of MJF versus Bryan Danielson in the hour-long Ironman match. Not gonna lie. I actually don't know what we've got on the show, so tell you what, let's go watch 0 Hour, and I'll be back in a minute. So, 0 Hour just happened. We've got Ricky Starks versus Chris Jericho, with JSA being barred from ringside. That's gonna be entertaining. We've got Saraya versus Ricky Soho? Fuck me. Ruby Riott versus Jamie Hayter for the AEW Women's Championship. When the fuck did Paige come back to wrestling? Ooh. Like, has she had a pay-per-view match? Like, leave it in the comment section below if she's had a pay-per-view match before. Ricky Starks versus Chris Jericho, and that's going to be our first matchup. So we've got Jericho versus Ricky Starks about to start. John Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page in a Texas Death Match. That's going to be brutal. We've got the Trios titles, House of Black taking on the Elite. That's going to be fun. And I think we've also got, we've got a Fatal 4-Way tag team match. Danhausen, Orange Cassidy, the Gun Club, the Acclaimed, and Jeff Jarrett and fucking Jay Lethal. When the fuck did Jeff Jarrett come back to AEW? Fuck. That is fucking stupid. So, let's not waste any more time, guys. Ricky Starks versus Jericho. Let's get to our first matchup. So, we just had Ricky Starks versus Chris Jericho, and as an opening contest, I fucking liked this match. This match was good. Like, I haven't seen too much of Ricky Starks' stuff, so I decided to, whilst watching the match, go out and double check some of his stuff, and holy shit, this motherfucker can talk. Like, he is a damn good talker. He is, that was good. Like, it was entertaining. It was brilliant. He's a good talker, and he's still young at this, he's still young, so it's entertaining to see this. He can wrestle like, his feud with MJF, he does remind me of a young Rock from the Nation of Domination. But that is a motherfucking good thing. I'm not saying that he's copying it, but my god, he is taking that style and fucking running with it. And that is fucking amazing. I enjoyed this match, this opening contest. Ricky Starks gets the win with an underhook double power slam Dominator style. That was entertaining. It was brilliant. I cannot wait. Let's see what else is going on. So we've got Christian Cage versus Jungle Boy in the final burial. So I'm guessing this is going to be like a casket match / coffin match in WWE. I'm guessing. So, okay. Christian Cage, he's good. Jungle Boy Jack Perry, I do like him. Where's Luchasaurus in this match? Like, where is Luchasaurus gonna go? Don't know. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get to the final burial. So we just had Jungle Boy versus Jack Perry in the final burial, and this was actually a really good casket match. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Yeah, people are gonna meme the casket going down, but it actually kind of adds to it to a degree, because it's more, it can be more realistic to a point, because you can have that in funeral homes and in cemeteries as well. So that does make a lot of sense. This story is built on emotion, it's built on drive, it's built on basically Christian just being a fucking knobhead and turning it around, and basically turning it, and Jungle Boy basically winning the match makes a lot of sense. He doesn't want to hit the concerto, but he finally does, and that gets the win for Jungle Boy. I really did enjoy this match. This match had a lot of story going into it. It had a lot of foretelling from previously. The Jim Ross, Excalibur, Taz on commentary made this more believable, more light, more. This was a good match. I am not gonna lie. Yeah, the casket being dropped is gonna be mean to fuck, but it adds to the story. And if this is the blow off to the feud, this was a great blow-off. They didn't really use that many weapons. They had a story going into it, and they just used the story and not the weapons, which is a fucking good thing, I think. You can tell a damn good wrestling story and not have shit tons of weapons, shit tons of chair shots, all that shit. We've got the Texas Death Match coming up with Moxley and Page, so that's got to be more of a hardcore style. So there is something for everybody when it comes to AEW. The first match was more based around wrestling, and this was just a fun matchup, I'm not gonna lie. So, Trios titles, Elite versus House of Black. Let's see. Well, let's watch the match. This is going to be another good matchup. I know for a fact it is. Okay, so we just had House of Black versus the Elite in the World Trios title match, and I'm not gonna lie, this was good. This was entertaining. Julia Hart gets involved, gets a V-trigger, turns up, and just, it was an accident, but Kenny's just like, meh, fuck it. Just goes on the match. I fucking love that reaction from Ken. I love that reaction. I love it. It was fucking perfect. But you know what? House of Black gets the win with Dante's Inferno and becomes the new Trios champs. You know what? I'm happy about it. We've got new Trios champions. That is a really good thing. The Elite were fucking brilliant. They played their part amazingly well. They did absolutely brilliantly. And you know what? All I've got to do is give props to them. They were good champions. They did have that best of 7 series with Death Triangle, which I have been told I need to check out. But this was good. Matt Jackson eats the pin. I thought it'd be Kenny, personally. But, Kenny looked good. All 6 guys looked fucking brilliant. And at the end of the day, that's all I asked for. Good matchup. And yeah, so far, they've been batting it 100 so far. They've actually had pretty damn good matches. I'm not gonna lie. So let's not waste any more time. We've got Tony Schiavone now on commentary, so we haven't got Jim Ross anymore. Bit of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. But let's get to our next matchup, guys. So we just had the women's. There we go. We just had the women's triple threat match. Saraya versus Ruby Soho versus Jamie Hayter. This was entertaining. This was fun. Jamie Hayter gets the win on Soho, if I recall. But Soho turns heel and joins Saraya and Toni Storm. Bit of a weird one, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll see how that carries on. I'm not, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this was an entertaining matchup. 3 women who are, they're good wrestlers. I feel like the women's division has been bolstered a lot but they still need to just give them enough time to actually perform and wrestle and all that jazz. You know, it's still one of AEW's weaker parts. The vision is fucking brilliant, do not get me wrong. They just need some more time and a couple more they need at least 2 matches on the card, I think, personally. But it's time for the Texas Death Match. It's knockout or submission. Oh, this is going to be good. It's Moxley versus Page. Also, I want to bring up the fact that Renee Paquette does the pre-show now. And she actually mentions that, as a wife, this is not exactly, I'm not like him. Actually brings up the fact that she is Jon Moxley's wife. So I kind of like that dynamic, especially when she has to talk about certain matches like this. I think that's really good. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get to this Texas Death Match. Page versus Moxley. So we just had the Texas Death Match, and barbed wire was on the table and on the menu. Holy shit, this was extremely good. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed this one. This one was good. Hangman gets the win after choking Jon Moxley over the ropes with a fucking chain. There was a shit ton of barbed wire shots, table shots. Not table, actually. There was no tables so far on this pay-per-view, so that's actually a surprise. But this was good. This was entertaining. It was well done. It was brilliantly executed by both men. Hopefully both men are safe and okay. But this was fucking brilliant, entertaining, and yeah, this was damn good. So let's not waste any more time. We've got Wardlow versus Samoa Joe for the TNT title, I believe. It's either TNT title or the TV title. I don't know which one. Let's find out and let's watch it. So we just had Wardlow versus Samoa Joe for the TNT title. It was the TNT title, not the TV title, for the Ring of Honor. But this was just 2 big horses just having a fucking fight. It was good. It was entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. Wardlow wins the match, regains the TNT title. But are they gonna put the title on Powerhouse Hobbs? Because if they are, I feel like Hobbs should have beat Joe for the belt, personally. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if they're gonna do that. I feel like Hobbs should get a title run because he is fucking good. The last time I checked in with AEW, he was fucking brilliant. I've seen a lot of people online saying that his promo skills need a little bit of work, but again, you've got Taz. Pair him up with Taz and just have those two talk. Have Taz be the mouthpiece for Powerhouse Will Hobbs. I haven't seen Hobbs talk as much. I need to double check. I need to go back and see a few promos and stuff like that. But it's going to be entertaining. Now, we've got the AEW Tag Team title match. A Fatal 4-Way. We've got Jay fucking Lethal and Jeff motherfucking Jarrett in the semi-main. What the fuck? Let's get to this. And the champs are out first. Okay, do not get me wrong. Guys, I love the Acclaimed. I think the Acclaimed are fucking awesome. When the Guns got the belts, I was very concerned. I really was. Also, IRL, guys, IRL. It was entertaining. Jeff Jarrett being in AEW is absolutely goddamn weird. Do not get me wrong. And Danhausen and Orange Cassidy just feel like a fun together tag team. So let's carry on with the match. So, we just had the Fatal 4-Way match for the AEW Tag Team titles. This was good, I'm not gonna lie. Entertaining, well-paced. Well done in general. Guns retains the belts. But then, on Danhausen got ate the pin after the 310 to Yemen, or whatever they called it. But then FTR made a return. Fuck yes, I'm very happy to see FTR back. And now... what happens now? Do we see FTR versus Guns for the belts? I mean, it makes a lot of sense moving forward, and as well, crowd is going to be happy when FTR win the belts, if they do. So that's a good thing, actually, I think. So, we have got the 60-minute Ironman match now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into our main event. Okay, so MJF versus Bryan Danielson for the AEW title. This is fun. Do not get me wrong. This is a good Ironman match. 4-4 at the end, overtime. MJF get the win. 5-4 to MJF. He retains the belt. Not my cup of tea, though. I'm not a fan of Ironman matches, but I can see where people enjoy this. MJF and Bryan Danielson can easily pull it off. So, yeah, if you enjoy Ironman matches, I think that's really cool. But me, personally, I'm not a fan of it, but I can appreciate the good wrestling and the good matches. So, what do I think of AEW Revolution on a whole? I'm not going to lie, I don't think we needed that many matches. It's nearly 4 hours. Like, if I was recording this live, it'd be about 6 a.m. until I get some sleep. I'm not a fan of this. Yes, WrestleMania is 5 hours, I get that, but that's a one-time thing. AEW pay-per-views need to be shorter, need to be more condensed. I really do not think they needed to do the Iron Man match. Personally, I would have done a 30-minute Iron Man match and just been able to get everything in 30 minutes, not 60, personally. Do we really need the final burial on this card? No, that can be done as a special AEW Dynamite. But again, this is my opinion. These are my thoughts. I'm giving you my thoughts if you would like it. So again, do I really think that, you know, they needed to be over matches on the card? This felt like everybody in the pool kind of thing for me. Was it good wrestling? Absolutely. Damn good wrestling, but at the same time, 8 matches on the card, 9 if you include the pre-show match. Maybe chop down some of them by 5 minutes and maybe you've got a good show, but I'm sorry, it's too much, and only having 1 women's match on the card is a fucking travesty when you've got so many talented women in that division. It is a fucking travesty in my personal opinion, so can I recommend AEW Revolution? If you enjoy hardcore match wrestling, if you enjoy technical wrestling, yes. But on a pay-per-view as a whole, I would just suggest maybe watching the matches you're interested in, not the full card. That's my personal opinion. I can't recommend AEW Revolution as a full pay-per-view. Separately, if you watch it in segments, yeah, you can. But as a whole pay-per-view to watch from start to end, I'm really sorry, but I can't recommend it. I really can't. And that is a bummer, but it's my thoughts. So, yeah, I'm really sorry about that, guys. But, again, damn good show, but just too much. Everybody in the pool doesn't work. So, with that being said, thank you very much for watching AEW Revolution review. I will see you on Wednesday for the CWS. So, with that being said, TTFN. Ta-ta. Bye now.